Hello, welcome back from the break, everybody, or welcome to Hitman Stream Part 2. Yep, hitting Alt-Tab broke the entire computer. I had to restart the whole thing, OBS and everything. That is a recent development. Thank you, everybody, for being here. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you are watching Grandma Plays a Game. I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games, and a lot of times we also talk about mental health stuff and shit that's going on. And, because sometimes you gotta get things out of your brain just so you can process them. We say, speak the words, and they become like little soap bubbles filled with thoughts. Isn't that lovely? All right. But regardless, thank you all for being here. You can hear me? Yeah, the whole thing. I hit Alt Tab to come back to OBS, and the whole computer just went black screen. It wasn't even like blue screen of death. It was just like, I'm dead. DED. But the machine does get a little bit warm while playing Hitman. I don't know. I tend to blame OBS. But I'm sorry you're going through similar shit, PG. I mean, that's another reason why I want people to know that they can be comfortable here. It's just, I just feel like, okay, I'm finally getting my brain around the last, like, fucking event. And then it's like, oh, it's like when you're falling down a staircase and you think you're at the last stair, but then you slide a little more and it ka-thunk. Oh shit, I guess there was another stair. And the last few years has just kind of felt like being a flock of penguins falling down a flight of stairs. That Escher staircase, have you seen that gif? You know what I mean by the Escher staircases, the optical illusion thing. Um, where the staircases are going in all the different directions. There actually is a GIF, because I said to a friend of mine, thankfully they're a graphic designer and they know where to find all this good stuff. And I was like, I want that picture of the never-ending staircases with somebody falling down the staircases. And you can go look it up. Go look it up. ESCHER, Escher staircase falling GIF. That should get it to you. It's brilliant. I wonder if can I even, I'm afraid to open up anything else on this computer right now. I don't know who it is to blame, because OBS does not create a crash report. So I have no idea. Um, yeah, Hitman is right now updating its cloud status. And it might be because this is an only online. I don't know. Your Steam cloud files are synchronized. Thank you, Steam. I tend not to blame Steam because usually Steam behaves. But I was joking with a friend of mine saying I'm going to go play this world of mine just to cheer myself up. No offense, 11-bit Studios, but you made a game that's very emotionally challenging. I straight up finished one of the missions and cried. OBS. Yeah, and it's free software. I can't be a complete bitch about it, no matter how much it's fun to pretend to be. It's free. I'm lucky I even have it. You know? I'm like bitching about a free car you're driving to work every day. Twitch is free-ish. I have to take the emotional damage of supporting Jeff Bezos, but there's nowhere you can go without supporting some pedophile or another in this world, so I hate even calling them pedophiles. They're sexual predators is what they are. Half of them don't even give a shit if it's a kid. They just want something to rent for sex, so the problem is children are more accessible. But anyway, we don't have to get into that discussion. And because pedophilia is a legitimate condition that needs to be treated by mental health professionals in clinical settings. I think a lot of these folks are just opportunistic predators. So that's my opinion. But yeah, I was saying that, I do my part in helping to elect officials who should not put up with this stuff. How are things in your country, wherever you are? Are you able to get assistance in the unemployment universe? And I'm so very sorry you're going through that as well. Yeah, it crashed so hard, Twitch didn't even give me a recover. Which is why I'm blaming OBS, because OBS would still be recording even if the game crashed.
Welcome to Miami, 47.
I need to try something now. Oh, I don't have my gun. Can't try it. Why did I do this to myself? Alright, well now at least I get to keep the hammer. You'll get assistance. Good. But you don't know for how long. Yeah, I didn't even think I qualified for unemployment, which is why it took me almost a year to even apply. So I was like, oh, I'm sure I don't qualify. Because I was forced out of my job involuntarily.
Right. From sea to soul. Excellent. I was wondering, after we finish up, would you like to go out for a drink?
Oh, you devil, you! Only if that drink is Atlantine. My body is my temple, and thanks to you, Atlantine has purified me.
Okay.
From sea to soul, yeah!
All right. Keep up the good work.
Yes, sir!
I'm getting like suddenly Seymour vibes from this girl. Atlantine has purified me.
Dr. Bowles, just an update on our quack driver.
I'm gonna wait for her to get into her truck. Alright, so we'll do a save here. US sucks in those things though, yeah. I have had that. When I was teaching, I had to have 2 other jobs. 2 other jobs just to carry on. Now, nominally, because I was working for a small private school for someone who actually resented paying people for work. Alright, let's get her over there. He's going that way. They're going that way. Oh no.
You can't be here!
Shit. Good thing I saved. I really thought I had a quick save here. But, that shouldn't be a thing. I mean, as people are putting out there now,
No, don't worry.
if working for a living is not going to allow me
And don't worry. Going great.
Got worried for a minute.
to
By the
have
tone of that conversation, it sounds like Krish is not alone in running this scam. I'll do some digging, 47, and get back to you.
a place to live and enough food to eat, then what is the fucking point of having a job at all? Let's see if we got him. I know these darts have a real drop-off. I don't think we got him. You know, what's the incentive to go? I mean, that's my difficulty now is when I talk about working at the winery. Your dog is dying, baby. That's shit. She was born with kidney failure. Oh. I'm so sorry.
No, 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 don't worry. We'll talk to you later. Yeah, I'll get back to you when I'm talking. And don't worry, going great. We are making money.
By the tone of that conversation, it sounds like Krish is not alone in running this scam. I'll do some digging, 47, and get back to you.
Okay. Definitely is not hitting him. All right. I'll try around differently. Oh, golly. That's sort of where all of this kind of started, was 6 months after I started streaming in 22. 4 years, PG. We've been here 4 years. My little buddy of 13 years disappeared, presumed dead. I have to get used to...
By the tone of that conversation, it sounds like Krish is not alone in running this scam. I'll do some digging, 47, and get back to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to take out that guy with the yellow shirt. Come on, give me a vault.
Edwin Schmitz? No, sorry, sir, I haven't seen him. Should be here.
Breaching the sound barrier or fraternizing with
Maybe
you?
he's a wax paddock, having a drink. He should be down here drinking at Lantine, but
I have a myth where he might want
give him a little bit more time. Hey, I'm Ajit Krish, but you can call me AJ. I'm president of Atlantine. If you haven't already signed up for our
Crazy
VIP recruitment
bastard.
program, please do.
That little cop over there on the
Enjoy
left.
yourselves.
Quit being a bitch.
So, how are we doing out here? You enjoying yourselves? Enjoying Atlantine? I bet you are. Remember, from sea to soul. Have fun.
Hello, copy? Yeah, I just saw something. My hunch says we are not alone.
We are not alone. There are aliens among us.
Please, I need help!
Goddamn!
This guy with the dart in his back, paying no attention to my... Alright, we've got to replan this. Losing pets is horrible. It is. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But that derailed my whole life. Because I live alone. He was also my only companion. She's 5.5-ish. Well, I tried to keep him indoors, but where we used to live in the house, he was allowed to be indoors, outdoors. And when we moved to the RV, because I bought the RV, so I had my own place, we live in the woods where there's lots of predators, coyotes and things like that all over the place. So I wanted him to kind of learn to be an indoor cat, but he was such a big boy that being an indoor cat in the RV, I need my short baller. There it is. He just, and he was good about it, but eventually he started begging to be allowed out. I had a catio for him so he could be out, and he loved it. But yeah, I really, really, really thought if a person can die of a broken heart, that should have killed me.
Welcome to my...
Um, I could take consolation in that he had, um, look at your phone, dummy.
I don't think I know you.
You don't.
Crap.
Um, let's just go back to this one. We can try a few other things. But yeah, he had, I mean, if cats get 9 lives, he lived his best life with me. I gave him everything. He was treated like, that's why his nickname on stream was His Highness, His Royal Highness, His Royal Highness, His Highness, His Lordship. That's what it was, His Lordship. That's, I feel like that's the best we get.
News on our quack driver?
Edwin Schmitz? No, sorry, sir, I haven't seen him.
I haven't seen him.
His agent said it was settled.
Maybe he's up in the quack paddock, having a drink.
He should be down here drinking Atlanteed. Okay. Let's give him a little bit more time. Ah, Mr. Schmitz. I'm Ajit Krish, head of Atlanteed. So,
Great to meet us, brother.
should we go somewhere more private to talk?
Always wanted to see a real gangster.
We can talk.
Well, let's go. Team Quack Garage, here we go.
Yeah. I mean, I am not ever that I cannot get into the discussions with people who are shitty about folks who talk about their pets as their fur kids, and like, you don't know what it's like to be a parent and da da da.
AJ Krish, current head of Atlanteed.
I'm not getting into those discussions with anybody ever.
Charm and charisma has drained many people
I
from their
refuse.
savings.
You can have your thoughts, I can have my thoughts, and they do not need to be identical or anything.
Oh,
So what are my other things that I need to do to this guy?
I love this.
This. Okay. I'm not ever going to be a birth is the most sacred thing a woman can do with her body. Look, I was assigned a 3D printer at birth. I have no desire to use it, and I'm not obligated to use it. And anytime there is a print job enacted by remote software, I reserve the right to cancel all print jobs. I think these are inalienable rights. But Western culture is going into a dark time, which is another reason why it's really creepy to play Blood on the Clock Tower and to realize how much of it is inspired by the witch panic of the 15th century, which I've been studying, and that will be my next Patreon episode. We need to poison this guy so we can drown him. I need to get lethal poison. We can do that. We can electrify a puddle of Atlanteed. The pictures give you clues of where and when you can do stuff. Your girl has many good days still, but some days are very... Oh, I'm sorry. And then that's the other really hard thing, and I'm sorry because this is not intended to make you cry, but crying is healing. Is that they trust us to make these decisions. I wish we lived in a culture where we could trust other humans to help us make those decisions. But again, we live in a culture that is dominated far too much by the fan club of a particular set of books. And you're like, if y'all were Harry Potter fans instead of fans of the Jesus, this would all be going a little differently.
This is awesome. And AJ loves awesome. Like Atlantide.
Let's just follow him around.
Look at that. This is beautiful. But let's talk shop. We want you to promote Atlantide. As you know, we're not just a product. We are a lifestyle. An opportunity for people to get rich. And hey, that's the American dream. So what I see is that you carry our slogan, and whenever you're interviewed, you hold a bottle of our water. And of course, casually name drop us whenever, you know, it's an easy gig. What do you say?
You do cry a lot when she has horrible days. I'm sorry.
Time is money.
Not interested.
Well, thanks for nothing. Asshole.
Target has been eliminated. Though our client will never get their money back, you have given them peace of mind. Well done.
I shot him right in the gun. I shot him through his scope. I keep hitting H to holster and it's just not putting the gun away. Oh, I'm giving you... I wish I could give you great big hugs right now. I truly do.
You can just feel the tension in the air. Now this is a good, clean family show, folks. Make no mistake. At the end of the day, it's all about winning. Moses Lee and Sierra Knox.
Yeah, I don't got anything. Come in, Central. We got some jerk fucking around over here.
I really was trying to shoot the button.
Get away! Let him have it! Got it!
Can you even shoot the button? It won't let you. Ah, dang it. Yeah, hugs, cookies, pillow and blanket fort. Feel free to put a picture of your girl in the, I think you said that. Well, I don't mean to misgender your dog. Yeah, you said she. But they. I mean, we can be that way with our pets. All the pets can be the theys. But feel free to put a picture in the Discord. Here, let's do this. Well, I didn't get the ad run while we were on ad break because everything crashed, so pre-roll's back on. Oh well. I wasn't really sure if I was going to be able to stream today anyway. No worries. Yeah. I left a bunch. I like have one social media left. Like I don't use Discord really for social media. I'm hardly ever in my own Discord. We do meet there on Sundays to do community games, and usually it's a couple of us either playing cards or we had one day where we had enough people to play Among Us. Sometimes we just go to jigsaw.io and pull up a puzzle. I don't like the interface on Discord. I'm gonna be honest. If I'm be honest, Um, what time is that one? 11:33, 11:34. Okay. You like that I have that? I do too, because then that Saturday I'm working for my own business. I'm gonna call it. I purchased a business license because I really had all kinds of optimism that I was going to be able to do that. And because guess when I bought my business license? October of last year. Um, Now I need to see if I have a screwdriver. Do I have a screwdriver? No.
Boy, don't try that at home, people. Sierra's making it behind the rear wing. Just slingshots past him going into the corner. Great.
Where did I get that screwdriver from? It wasn't in here. But I have a good community, you know, and that's the thing that we are always counting on here is, and we've been so fortunate. I mean, dude, I have seen different discords and communities just destroyed
Well,
by
the
bad
anticipation
actors.
here is just so high. This is
Um,
the place to be. The best track you'll ever see. The best group of drivers we've had in a long, long time. And how about that crowd, huh? Awesome day of racing here
Who are you again? I think this guy's a real creep. I hope no one here knows him. Answer me when I'm talking to you. You idiot! You can't walk away from me.
no, I can't, but I can run.
Forget it. This race is all about getting some miles under the hood.
No, optimism isn't a bad thing, but if you don't know what happened in November of last year. Or was it even last year? Good God. What year is it? I'll be honest, since the car accident in April of 24, um, I've been dealing with brain stuff, nerve damage and brain stuff and things. Thankfully, I'm not in chronic pain anymore. I spent a year just all day, every day, from wake up to put yourself down. I can't even say going to sleep. For a year, but brain has not been. It's been as we used to say in Korea, NQR, not quite right. Which is also frustrating because that compromises my ability to even consider looking for a job because I'm not sure if I can do a lot of stuff. Yeah, I had left driving the local transit, which is the public transportation that we have here in my area, because they were full-time and I didn't want to work 40 and 50-hour weeks and, you know, be pressured to take all the extra hours I possibly can, because debt and things like that, which is what a lot of people do, is they end up being occupationally molested, basically, because They have debt. All right. I'm going to grab that. All right. I'm going to grab that. I can't do anything with that. All right. So I can blow this guy up. But anyway, I went to work for an airport shuttle that was also a CDL Class B thing, so it paid decently, more than minimum wage, which was kind of the thing I was trying to get. Does he drink any water while he's here? Can we just watch him for a second?
That is Ajit A.J. Krish, current head of Atlantide. Be careful, 47. His charm and charisma has drained many people of their life savings, so all eyes will be on him.
Yeah, you know about the airport shuttle. So I was working for them, and it was really perfect. I was working the amount of hours I wanted. I really enjoyed my job. I was making killer tips. The customers loved me, the bosses loved me, and about 6 months after I took that job, I was on my way home from work on a Friday night, and it was like 9:15. I was a mile from my house, and somebody who had no insurance, a suspended license, and was impaired hit me at like 40 miles an hour. And yeah, shit just ain't been the same since. Within a few months, my blood pressure had skyrocketed out of control, and they won't let you renew your medical certificate with out of control blood pressure. And I didn't have any medical insurance at the time because I didn't know I qualified for veterans assistance or all right, I gotta watch this guy and see if he drinks anything. So he goes over to look at the car. Oh, I should save. Let's save at this point. Yeah, save here. But yeah, by September, I was unable to get my blood pressure under control enough to get my medical certificate renewed, and they're not allowed to let you drive. Like, I'm not allowed to drive a CDL vehicle without a medical certificate. Even though I have the license, the medical certificate is what says you are okay. Because if you have high blood pressure, you could have a cardiac event or something else. You could pass out at the wheel. You're a danger driving a regular vehicle, but driving a commercial vehicle. So, I mean, I'm not going to be shitty about that. My bosses didn't have any choice. I mean, they're not going to fire me. I'm not going to quit. I was just medically DQ'd. And I was like, well, shit, I really loved that job. But by that point, I had spent several months in 24/7 chronic pain with tinnitus that was driving me fucking insane because it was so loud and non-stop. Okay, so he does not drink anything. Huh. That I was absolutely miserable at work trying to be in certain vehicles And I get what they say, you know, you can't really um be selective about which vehicles you're willing to drive, and just having to be on the road and in the vehicles with sometimes janky suspension was just I was in pain. Every day when I would get home, I would have to take Advil or Tylenol or something. Um, oh, only if I'm the dude in yellow. Alright, well, how do I get to be you?
Hello, sir.
Hey. Can I release you for a break or something? No.
Look at my face, mister. Please,
I'm
behave.
just picking up this here coconut. Interesting. So,
And now a short message from our sponsors, Guardian Tires, because you're in the driver's seat. Don't settle for second best. Guardian Tires.
yeah, that makes perfect sense. So,
How are you, sir?
hey, how are you?
Sir.
Good to see you. Oh, dude in yellow's eyeballing me now.
New champion is on the way to the celebration, just not quite there yet. Let's get those Magnum Don Perignon bottles lined up. I remember most of this back in the day. I can't go into detail of the celebration sometimes. 3 days. Today, the drivers were so
That's a vault spot? No way. That's how you get him.
You need to be on.
Perfect. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I love it when it works. Dude, note to self. The little Atlantide dude. Oh no, he's already on his way back. I gotta hide.
funny anecdote. Saw the flamingo mascot backstage this morning. Turns out that before the Global Innovation Race, he was a mascot at the Prescott Frontiers Days, America's oldest rodeo. Yes, sir.
So, how are we doing out here? You enjoying yourself? Enjoying Atlantide?
Sure to get
Bet you are. Remember, from sea to soul. Have fun. Enjoying Atlantide? I'm AJ. Don't forget to sign up to our VIP recruitment plan, or you recruit.
Why don't you give this a try?
What, are you kidding me? Of course. Atlantide, from sea to soul.
There's something other. That's what I was thinking. I didn't realize that was a jump point.
What the hell are you doing? Didn't you get the memo? I don't touch this shit. Oh. Why, thank you, sir. I just love Atlantide. I believe it has been known to cure cancer.
Who's over here coughing up a storm? That's not me.
Caffeine and amino acids.
That's the stuff.
Sponsor of the Global Innovation Race.
Oh, crap. I don't feel so good. Where are the bathrooms?
Oh, should I call an ambulance or an undertaker? Jeez.
Wow. I felt like that yesterday.
Listen to that. The waiting time is almost over, and the crowd is
I know. Save, save, save.
down here in Miami. This is a
Too
race
late.
that will go down in history.
Too
Unforgettable
late.
drama. What more could
Target has been eliminated. Though our client will never get their money back. You have given them peace of mind. Well done.
All right. What else do I have left? We're knocking them out today. I love you, Miami. All right, we can kill him with a lovely bunch of coconuts. That's probably the one that we need to throw something over the fence. I'm scared to take a break. My health is much, much better. The tinnitus is still there 24/7. It's much quieter. I don't know that I will ever be able to go to sleep without something. Unfortunately, right now, I'm using red wine to help me go to sleep, which also got a bit out of control for a while, but I've put a leash on that. And because I really am not interested in giving that up completely, so I either have to give up wine completely or apply some portion controls and discipline before that habit becomes a dependency. So, but outside of that, and the nerve damage in my neck, I'm in good health. Like, I didn't break any bones. I can still move around. It's like, I don't need, there's so many ways that could have been a million times worse. And I avoided all of that. Okay. I have 2 more, so I need to... Lethal poison and garrote. Wish you were pain-free. Thank you. I mean, the only reason the tinnitus is evil is because I'm a fucking musician. And because I am someone who has often sat in complete silence for hours just for happiness. Like, even as if you notice in the game, if once I get to the 3rd audio input, my autism, my particular flavor of autism starts panicking my brain. All the lights start going off and all the sirens start going. But let's give it a positive spin. I hate to be well, it could have been worse. And I don't think you can ever say that to another person and have it come across as comforting. It's never going to come across. You cannot start any statement of comfort with, well, at least. If you're an at-leaster, you're not helping. You're not helping. I'm sure people have done it to you, and that's the modeling that you've taken on, and why, without training in how to say other things and practice in how to say other things to people, you are going to resort to what you know. I'm going to go back to the main menu before I try to Alt-Tab out. I think it does help when a person can do that for themselves and provide a certain level of perspective. Okay, we're safe. Yes, I have nerve damage in my neck. My neck, it didn't break. I don't have a broken neck. I have mechanical damage to the base of my spine, where my hips are, which make it so that I can't sit or stand for too long. And even when I tried to ride the bus, um, just having to deal with the suspension caused me enough pain that I know I can't. There's no way I could drive one again. So, yes, you only said that because I said it. Yes, I agree. No, no, no. You're not waving anything. You're fine, PG. You are fine. It did not come across in any way coarsely. You were agreeing with me because I said it first. And that's just fine. I was rebutting the the types of folks who say it in the other way. I absolutely did not mean to target that in a way that made you feel like you were in the crosshairs of it. You and I sitting here doing a tango. Like I didn't hurt your feelings, did I? I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. No, 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 no. No, I do get on my tirades about because I grew up with those people and I've been surrounded by those people. And it's like, if you're not trying to get a martyr certificate for putting up with the most pain with the least complaints, um, then you have morally failed. And I disagree 1,000,000,000% um, with that concept. That is absolutely not a moral failing to have things be bad, wrong, and painful, and to acknowledge those things. I think that is a very natural process. And I think we need to be willing as humans to model healthy ways of doing it, that in the same way that I would model how to eat healthy foods, how to have healthy intimacy with other people, whether it's romantic intimacy, platonic intimacy, or sexual intimacy, or some combination. There's 25 different forms of intimacy that we can discreetly define, and it does not encompass all of it. So it's not a game. No. But we have people who've been raised by people who've been traumatized. And, we each have a choice as we move along of whether to perpetuate behavior informed by trauma that continues to traumatize others, sort of like the patient zero mission in here with the virus, or we can put on the brakes, bring everything to a complete stop, and go, no, this shit ends with me. I will not be a poisoner. I'm not going to continue this abuse of myself or of anyone else, which is one of the most important things I've learned, is to become a loving partner to me. And I don't care if you have a partner or not. If you cannot speak to yourself as a loving partner, then I'm not sure I believe you when you try to speak in loving ways to your partner. Because I realized when I started changing how I speak to myself and started saying, well, what would a loving partner say to me? What would I want to say as a loving partner? And then start talking to myself like that, I realized I didn't really know how, and I needed the practice. I do feel like you have to be able to see it, though, because a lot of people can't see what they're doing. Yes. Not because other people have. Yes, doesn't mean you had. Because it's not a contest. Trauma is trauma is trauma. Pain is pain is pain. It's the people who want to gatekeep and say, oh, well, my kind of migraine is worse than yours. Or how dare you complain about a stubbed toe? I broke my whole foot. there su- superiority is wrong, 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 is wrong. There is never a place where supposing yourself to be in a superior position, either of benefit or malfeasance, is a healthy behavior. Ever. My sweet baby children, please. We were all hatched in the same 3D printers. We're made of the same stuff. It is the same thing with the pets and the kids. You don't get to qualify my love. If I loved that cat more than I've ever loved another human, it's because humans have been shitty to me. And I'm allowed to love an animal more than I could ever possibly love another human. And I don't know what sort of metric you're using to measure the love I have for something, but I will tell you right now it is wrong, because you are not me. Only I am me. But this is what I do, and this is the kind of content that isn't going to get a whole bunch of people here. And if it does get a whole bunch of people here, then you're going to get people who've been reinforced in trauma-informed behaviors, who want to justify those behaviors because changing yourself is really hard to do and nobody wants to do it. It's challenging. You have to look at yourself. You have to take accountability. You have to be honest. You have to be willing to practice behaviors that you've never done before. It's fucking hard. But you know what? It's the work of being a human who lives in a society and is part of the beneficent behavior that continues to support and edify that societal structure. It's the reason social contracts exist, because we're designed to trust one another in a social environment. We're social creatures. If we go out to hunt for woolly mammoths, I have to trust that you're not going to plow a spear into my back. Yeah, I would love for therapy to be accessible to everyone. I think we get into a challenge there, just like we are seeing with other medical questions, is that you suddenly start getting people who are the anti-vaxxers of therapy. You start getting into the Dr. Laura Tough Love people, the Dr. Phil people, where you need to confront everyone with how wrong they are. Um, not him confronting anybody who's doing wrong. He wants people who feel they've been wronged to confront the people they feel have wronged. And all of that kind of nonsense, the Dr. Oz stuff. I seem to be naming a lot of people who are falling on one side of the political spectrum. Go figure. I might have been there. I might have been a diehard conservative who not only I couldn't listen to Rush Limbaugh, but I would read the transcripts of his shows after the fact. I was a conservative. But you are right. I think I would love to live in a world, if I can throw on my incurable optimist utopian wish. I would love to live in a world where children are raised so safely, aware of danger, but so untraumatized by untraumatized people that therapy becomes unnecessary unless things go horribly wrong. But yeah, I think it should be accessible to everyone because we live in a heavily traumatized world of people who don't really want to change. That'd be the dream, wouldn't it? I mean, we have the ability to raise children where everybody lives in homes with people who keep them safe and see to their needs and help them to learn discipline and good instincts and how to be nurturing and caring and helpful, to be well fed, to be well educated. We could do that today with the resources we have in this world, and we choose not to. Because there's a couple of people who want private jets and yachts and to feel like they're better than everybody else. It's a choice. But I also say it's the main reason that our capitalistic system won't work, because it's predatory, and you can't have a functioning capitalist society without a meritocracy, and predation is not meritorious behavior. It is a strange, strange world. Anyway, I am going to take a commercial break since the game didn't crash. And yeah, if you want to hang out while I finish up some more of these challenges, I will appreciate your company. If you are unable to, I am giving you great big hugs, and hope that I can be, as often as I might look at the terrible things, I also hope that I can provide equal time for being a source of comfort whenever that's possible. But it's the hardest thing about being a canary in the coal mine is the miners can leave, but somebody has to remember to take the cage with the bird in it because you're still trapped. So I am one of those canaries because I'm a philosopher and I love philosophy. I'm not a team player. I'm not team this or team that. I'm not even team human. I'm really kind of shocked humans have made it this far. But um I'm team authenticity and learning what it means to be authentically human in the best possible way. I can be me. I want to be me the best. That's the only best I want. That said, I will be back in 2.5 minutes. BRB. Hello, and welcome back from the break, everybody. If you can hear the sound of my voice, thanks for hanging on. We already had a crash, an entire computer crash, not a game crash, not just an OBS crash, but an entire restart the computer crash earlier today. So we're past that mark, and I'm just out here cleaning up a few missions in HitMan that we have not done before. So welcome to Grandma Plays a Game. Hello, my love. I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games. And hopefully this is a place you can come by, hang out in the pillow and blanket fort, get your dishes done, get your homework. No, not your homework. This is M18 plus. Well, I don't know. You might be in college. You might be an adult who has a job that requires working from home. We have plenty of grandkids in the pillow and blanket fort who tab us up at work and keep us company while we keep them company. So, PG, thank you for hanging out and thank you for that confirmation, because I feel like that's the main thing I wanted out of this channel when I started streaming. Like, I'm not here to prove what a great gamer I am. I am here to show off my passion, because passion is the most authentic thing you have. Oh, I love you, Wolfie. See, Wolfie's working. Oh, long day. I'm giving you big hugs. 165 Strem Strek just this minute. My goodness. You are a wild thing. And I love you. And I love you. But, yeah, I'm just trying to be here to invite a good community. If you read my about, that's what I mean. I would like to bring more good energy into the world than I take from it. And sometimes I need to take more than I'm giving, and, you know, that's just the yin-yang balance of the world. Tide goes in, tide goes out. Sun comes up, sun goes down. Moon comes up, moon goes down. Sometimes they cross over. And that's just how nature works. And I cannot imagine being a creature who is made from nature, who wants to operate in a way that is not natural. You do going to be very boring. You journal. Nice. Don't skip it. Nope. No, I'm giving you big hugs. Thank you for being here. You've been wonderful company today. You have been wonderful company today. I always love seeing your name in my chat. You could show up once a year and it would just be the same thing. Anytime I see you, it makes me feel happy because I think of the other times that you've been here. Ah. Oh, I do like catching people live. I mean, as much as I love the YouTube, you know, the functionality and the flexibility of catching people on YouTube when I miss streams. Because if I'm in somebody's stream, I don't know if you feel this way, but I often feel like really obligated to interact. And to be in their chat so they know that I'm there and they know they have somebody watching. And yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of social time that I don't always have enough energy for. And especially because then once somebody starts talking to you, you're like, oh shit, if I leave now and go to the store, I mean, what do I... But that's why I have the lurk and unlurk commands, and people can just go into the pillow and blanket fort. There's even a channel points redemption for the pillow and blanket fort. I mean, honestly, if I were a grandma with a pillow and blanket fort, and my grandkids came over on a Monday after school, and we're hanging out in the pillow and blanket fort, and just having a good time, And I could hear them in there just giggling and chuckling to themselves. That's exactly what I want to have here. It's a place where you can be, you know you're safe, you know the other grandkids aren't going to be shitty little bastards.
Well, look at them. They're shifting crates, and that means a lot of people are signing up. You on the Atlantic?
Because we have a pretty well curated group. A lot of people just self-select to not stay. And I am totally okay with that. Alright, so we need...
Wow.
Nani?
Okay, everything's good. Yes, sir. Okay.
What?
So what are the other things that I'm supposed to do? Good night, PG. Giving you love and hoping courage for your heart. Encouragement. It's actually literally the word cur is heart. And hearten your heart. Come back anytime. And hugs to you and your little furry companion. Alright. Challenges. We need to electrify him. I need to get lethal poison, and I think the only lethal poison is... I guess I could look in hit maps. Oh, right, I need to drop coconuts on this guy. Oh, I have a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Hello, sir. Would you care to try Atlantide? It's demineralized salt water. That's the tech term for pure H2O.
Still no news on our
So
quack
why
driver?
not sign up?
Edwin Schmitz. No, sorry, sir, I haven't seen him.
Okay, where's the
Atlantide family.
Maybe
Isn't that
he's
so
up in
wonderful?
the paddock, having a drink.
cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? Alright. The coconuts are over there. Is that...
So, how are we doing out here? You enjoying yourself? Enjoying Atlantide? I bet you are. Remember, see to serve. Have fun.
Okay, so...
Hey, I'm Ajit Krish.
Escape, Asave...
But you can call me AJ. I'm president of Atlantide. If you haven't already signed up for our VIP research program, please do. Enjoy yourselves. Huh? Okay, I understand your concern. I'll have a look. Yeah, sure. Happening again and again.
Not the flamingo. Alright. I guess I need this thing to be gone.
How many crates have you got?
And... Okay, so I need to get AJ
Need a soul. Excellent.
there.
We finish up.
I wonder if I can get rid of the water...
Atlantide has purified me.
All right. Keep up the good work. Dr. Bowles, just an update on our quack driver, Edwin Schmidt. Haven't heard from him yet, but I'm sure he will. Was that it? Bah. No, don't worry. The deal is sealed. I talked to his agent. Promise. Yeah, I'll get back to you when I'm talking. Don't worry. It's going great. We are
By the tone of that conversation, it sounds like Krish is not alone.
Oh my
in
gosh.
this scam. I'll do some digging, 47, and get back to you.
My buttons are different between Cyberpunk and Hitman. Okay, I need to lethal poison this guy.
But if you recruit enough people to sell
I need to
Atlantean,
garrot
you
him.
can afford one too. Let's go.
Oh. I forgot I had coins. I think I need to pacify a couple people here.
Say what?
Hey, man, you stop!
Well, that didn't work. Okay. Where can I be that will get AJ to go under the coconuts? How do I get my boy?
So, how are we doing out here? You enjoying yourself? Enjoying Atlantide? I bet you are. Remember, from sea to soul. Have fun.
Okay. That's not climbable. Couple of well-placed shots from here. No.
Hello, sir. Would you care to try Atlantide? It's
Shut up.
mineralized saltwater. That's texture. Isn't that so wonderful?
All right. So it said ignore the science. But right now, I feel like I need to get this cop.
What was that?
You should go look.
I am so sick of this. Ugh. I just...
Huh? Okay. Back to real life. Oh, crap. Oh, hey, oh, God, you're hurt. Okay.
Oh no, they saw her. Somebody already saw her. I didn't get her around the corner far enough. Okay. Shoot the luck. But thanks everybody who's hanging out in the pillow and blanket for it. I hope you're nice and cozy.
I'm president of Atlantine. If you haven't already signed up,
I need to make a save where I have more of the gear I want.
enjoy yourself.
So let's go over here and do this. I want the screwdriver. There isn't anything else in there, right? No.
How many crates have we got around?
Okay. Now we're gonna save again. Let's see how many of these people I can take out.
I haven't felt this good in ages.
Right? Just old. Excellent. Yeah, I was wondering, finish up.
So I think we have to start with this guy in the truck.
Devil you. Only if that drink is Atlantine. My body is my temple, and thanks to you, Atlantine has purified me.
Okay.
From sea to soul. Yeah.
All right. Keep up the good work.
Because he's the easiest to take down. And then we can probably coin her into the truck. Alright, let's get this disguise on. Alright, so where is she? Oh, we could probably coin her over here. Which one of them is that going to get?
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
You did not. You did not walk all the way around that truck, you lying liar. I know you did not walk all the way around that truck. Alright, I see how it's gonna be. Mm-hmm. These people coming for me today.
Ages.
Right. Sea to soul. Excellent. Yeah, I was wondering, finish up. Would you like to go out for a drink?
Oh, you devil you. Only if that drink is Atlantine. My body is my temple, and thanks to you,
Can I just get him from here?
purified me.
Okay.
From sea to soul. Yeah.
All right.
I can. Nice. Saves a little time. Alright. So, we gotta throw the coin into the truck. Let's get Miss Midriff Shirt over here.
Listen to me. I want everybody.
Oh.
Everybody stay put. I'll take a look.
Right on.
Oh man, go get the other one.
Jeez. Just stay here. I'll check it out.
Okay, gotcha. This is good.
Huh?
Alright, let's get all my coins back. And make another save. Okay, we're in good shape now. Much better. Alright. Now we need to get little Miss Moffat. Ooh, that's a lot of flies. Get my...
That is Ajit A.J. Krish, current head of
Hey,
Atlanteed.
Ajit.
Be careful, 47.
How you doing, buddy? I'll be careful, Diana. I'll make a safety save. That's how
Charm and
careful I'm
charisma
being.
has drained many people of their life savings, so all eyes will be on him.
Dr. Volz, just an update on our Team Thwack driver, Edwin Schmitz. Haven't
Okay, so now the big question is...
No, don't worry. The deal is sealed. I talked to his agent and he promised.
Oh, he's a noticer. Well, that changes a few things.
By the tone of that conversation, it sounds like Krish is not alone in running this scam. I'll do some digging, 47, and get back to you.
Okay, Diana, you do that. There's Hammy. Come here, Hammy.
Okay, I'll take it from here. Just sit back, relax.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Okay, much better. Much better. I think. Okay. Good, good, good. Now the big question is, how am I ever going to get my buddy Ajit underneath those coconuts? I suppose I could gun kite. Well, let me do this first. Oh, he's not gonna go.
That's the way to do it. I like it. We are bringing you into safety right now. Just stay close.
And they just started a blasting. They just started a shooting their guns at me, and I couldn't do nothing. He saw me with that coconut. And he just started shooting. I didn't know he was going to shoot the grandma. But that's what happens when you're not, like, really careful. See, we're just gonna do that again. Oh wait, I have a gun.
Dr. Bowles, just an update on our team quack driver, Edwin Schmitz. Haven't heard from him yet, but I'm sure he will be here soon. No, don't worry. The deal is sealed. I talked to his agent, and he promised. Yeah, I'll get back to you when I'm talking. And don't worry, it's going great.
What?
By the tone of that conversation, it sounds like Krish is not alone in running this scam.
So we'll get that one to leave. He's gonna find that gun. Oh no, he's not.
I don't see anything suspicious.
Affirmative.
Say what? Beauty.
Oh, he just straight up turned around. He heard me pull the coin from my pocket. He heard me pull the coin from my pocket. I should have ghost dropped the coin next to the gun, not gone around the corner. Grandma might not be thinking all clearly right now. I don't need to put her in a container. She's fine. We're just gonna drop her right there. Whoa. Alright, or just drop the gun over here.
Jeez.
You want to have a look?
Dr. Bowles, just an
Because
update
my
on our
primary goal is just to get that guy
Haven't heard from him yet, but I'm
to go into the security office
No, don't worry. The deal is sealed. I talked to his agent.
and put that gun away.
Yeah, I'll get back to you when I'm talking. And don't worry, it's going great. We are making.
By the tone of that conversation, it sounds like Krish is not alone in running this scam. I'll do some digging, 47, and get back to you.
Oh.
I didn't get hammy.
Great.
Somebody get help!
Nope.
The ground and stay there!
He didn't go far enough. Alright, well we didn't get the hammer either, so we'll start here again. Okay, come on Grandma, you got this. I believe in you. Sit up straight. Man, everybody's a noticer. I don't know why I took this outfit. Alright, we're gonna gun kite this cop. But we have bad timing on this guy over here. I need my cop to come all the way over. I need to get him all the way over to here, really.
By the tone of that
Shh, Diana, I'm planning things.
conversation, it sounds like Krish is not alone in running this scam. I'll do some digging, 47, and get back to you.
That was weird. You, take a look.
I hear you.
What?
Ugh. I bet Gary lost this. Such a dick.
Nice.
Okay, go over to the other coin. Oh, how dare you.
I'll have a look. Stay here. Have a cigarette or something.
Exactly. Think I'm insane?
Is she a beauty? I know I sound like a broken record, but
Oh, cool.
you know, people who sell that line. You can afford one.
Oh, thank you.
Nobody found a body. Who found a body?
Hey, found someone on the ground. Don't know what's happening.
Drop the bomb.
Nope. Somebody found that body. Okay. Okay.
Haven't heard from him yet, but I'm sure he will do your something. No, don't worry. The deal is sealed. I talked to his agent. He promised. Yeah, I'll get back when I'm talking. And don't worry, it's going great. We are making it.
By the tone of that conversation, it sounds like Krish is not alone in running this scam. I'll do some digging, 47, and get back to you.
You stay here and try not to get in my way, all right?
Okay, you don't have to tell me, Dwight.
Say
I'll
what?
stay right
Yeah, I've
here.
got to get that guy inside.
Way.
Isn't she a beauty? I know recruit enough people to sell Atlantide. Maybe you can afford one too. Let's go.
All right. I'm just having fun. This is do I have a purpose here? Not really. No. All right, but now I have a second gun. I can go ahead and plant that here. This guy is not a noticer. Oh, I'll take that.
Okay, I'll take it from here. Just sit back. Relax.
Exactly. You think I'm insane? Of course I'm gonna stay right here.
Say what? What the?
Oh, fuck.
What idiot would drop this?
Okay, but be careful.
What the? Sir, get...
Oh my god, can't help!
So close. We were so close. I guess I need to make a better save. I could just let him go into the cop shop as well and take him down like I did the first cop. Um...
What?
Who goes for the hammer? That really should have been noticed.
What was that noise? Enjoying Atlanta? I'm AJ.
Come on, don't give me this shit right now. What?
Enjoying yourself? Enjoying Atlanta? You are, remember. I found a weapon. I know it's crazy. Yeah, but it was just lying around. Calm down, calm down. Check it out. Okay.
He's not going to go look. Now he'll go look.
All right, stay put. I'll take a look.
Okay, sure.
This, again.
He did not see the gun.
Huh? Man, some idiot is throwing stuff around. Hold on. What was that? Not another one. This is a disgrace, really.
That was really too close for comfort. All right, here we go. Okay, marvelous. Pick up some more weapons. I'll take some keys. Let's do that. And now we save again. Pick up the coin. Whew. Okay. Pick up the hammer. I don't think I can do that outlet.
Hey, I'm not sure I know you, sir. You know this fella?
You don't. You don't know me at all. I didn't see you coming back. All right, this will be end of the day coming up here. I need to go make the hummus.
Let there be lights.
Okay.
Hey, you need to leave. Don't worry, we have the situation
That is Ajit A.J. Krish, current head of Atlantide. Be careful, 47. His charm and charisma has drained many people of their life savings, so all eyes will be on him.
All right, this should work. We'll come over here and get ourselves a bird's eye view. I love my barcode showing up through the hat.
Target has been eliminated. Though our client
All
will never
right.
get their money back, you have given them peace of mind. Well done.
Wow.
47, I'm currently hacking into Krish's phone records, and he seems to have made several calls to Vermont. Neither he or Atlantide are located anywhere near there. I will get back to you as soon as I know more. I think there is more to this than meets
I
the
think
eye.
all we have to do is lethal poison, garrote, and somehow get him under those coconuts. Who the heck is he gonna talk to where he gets under those coconuts? Do I have to get the driver to go meet with him? Nice. I'll take that. 4 stars? Who saw that coming? Not me. Maybe I should go on that. On that note, boys and girls. On that note, boys and berries. Maybe I will go and make my hummus and watch some Blood on the Clock Tower for a little while. Because this gives us something to come back to tomorrow. Tamale. Sound good to you? I feel like that sounds good to me. All right. Now let me exit to menu here. I'm not going to Alt-Tab until this game is settled on a particular screen. No, we did it. Whew. All right. Thank you, everybody who's been hanging out today. I definitely appreciate your company. It's been lovely coming back to the Hitmans. I'm gonna cross my fingers. Maybe I will be able to I want to play 007. I really do. But I don't want to pre-order it, and I can't really justify budgeting it out of the gift that I just received from a friend, because it would be more than 10% of what they gave me. So I think we just wait and see. And it may have some wrinkles and stuff that need to be worked out. And so maybe what we do is give IO a chance to have a shakedown cruise, as they call it. And make sure that everything's latched down and screwed in and otherwise functioning well, like I did. I mean, I waited 2 years to play Cyberpunk. I was going to start my stream 4 years. No, yeah, close to 4 years to play Cyberpunk. So we have a lot more stuff to do in a lot more games. And yeah, so please have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, wherever you are in the world. I really do hope that you find a way to do something kind for yourself before you go to bed tonight. Take a moment. Say something to yourself like you would say to your dog, something kind that's just nurturing and loving. Or maybe refuse to say something to yourself that's not kind at all. I know a lot of people have, I've had it as well, and I'm working on reframing all of those statements so that I don't say mean things to me inside my own head. The call is coming from inside the house, Grandma. And I want that for you too. I want you to get it before you're 58 years old. I want you to have that at 28 or 38 or any time so that you can spend more of your life in a space where you are safe with you. And maybe you are that person, in which case, thank you for being here. And thank you for edifying this community with your presence and your company. And thanks for spending time with the old lady. All right, I'm a go. Here comes the pretty music. I will see you when I see you. Bye.